In a world full of chaos and noise, calmness is often underestimated. Yet, a woman who masters inner peace wields a quiet power that can shape her life and positively influence those around her. Today, we explore why calm women hold the greatest power and how this influences their relationships, decisions, and life outcomes. A calm woman possesses a remarkable ability to master her emotions, which is the cornerstone of true power. Unlike those who allow their feelings to dictate their actions, she understands that emotions are signals, not commands, and she learns to respond rather than react. This emotional mastery does not mean suppressing feelings or avoiding them. Rather, it involves acknowledging emotions, understanding their origin, and choosing how to act on them in a conscious way. By maintaining this level of self-awareness, she prevents temporary impulses from clouding her judgment or steering her life in directions she does not intend. In daily life, emotional mastery allows her to remain steady even in chaotic or stressful situations. When others around her are panicking, arguing, or overreacting, she can observe objectively, assess the situation calmly, and take actions that produce positive outcomes. This steadiness is not only beneficial for her own life, but also has a profound effect on those around her. People instinctively feel safer and more secure in her presence because they sense her composed energy, which fosters trust and respect. Her calmness becomes a silent leadership quality, allowing her to influence environments without the need for aggression, loudness, or force. A calm woman's mastery of emotions enhances her mental clarity. Emotions, especially when unchecked, can cloud judgment, amplify fears, and distort reality. When she practices emotional regulation, she sees situations more clearly and evaluates options more effectively. This clarity allows her to make decisions that are aligned with her long-term goals rather than short-term emotional impulses. Over time, this consistency in thoughtful decision-making builds a reputation of wisdom and reliability. Others begin to recognize that her calm demeanor is not just a personality trait, but a sign of inner strength and strategic thinking. Emotional mastery also strengthens resilience. Life inevitably presents challenges, setbacks, and disappointments, but a calm woman navigates these with grace. She acknowledges difficulties without being consumed by them, maintaining a steady mindset that allows her to adapt and recover quickly. This resilience is contagious. Those around her often feel encouraged and supported by her ability to remain composed under pressure. In relationships, whether personal or professional, this quality can prevent unnecessary conflicts, reduce misunderstandings, and foster more harmonious interactions. People gravitate toward her presence because they feel emotionally stabilized, inspired, and guided. Emotional mastery allows her to cultivate a deeper understanding of herself and others. She becomes aware of the triggers that provoke emotional reactions in herself and learns to manage them with intentionality. Simultaneously, she recognizes that other emotions are expressions of their experiences and not personal attacks. This awareness creates empathy, patience, and a more compassionate approach to interactions. In essence, her calmness acts as a stabilizing force in social dynamics, allowing her to lead, influence, and connect on a meaningful level without resorting to force or manipulation. The calm woman's emotional mastery is not about control for the sake of power, but about alignment with her higher purpose and life goals. By cultivating inner stillness, she gains the freedom to act from clarity rather than chaos, to inspire rather than intimidate, and to create an environment where positivity and growth flourish. This ability is one of the most profound forms of power a person can possess, because it combines self-mastery with the subtle, enduring influence that shapes her life and the lives of those around her. Her calm is not passive. It is active, deliberate, and transformative. A calm woman's ability to maintain inner peace directly contributes to remarkable clarity in decision-making, which is one of her greatest strengths. When the mind is clouded by stress, anxiety, or emotional turbulence, it is nearly impossible to think rationally or make choices that serve long-term goals. Calmness, however, acts like a mental filter, allowing her to sift through distractions, conflicting opinions, and emotional noise to identify what truly matters. This clarity is not simply about thinking faster or being more efficient. It is about seeing the situation as it is, free from distortions caused by fear, frustration, or impulsive reactions. By consistently approaching decisions from this centered place, she ensures that her choices are deliberate, aligned with her values, and likely to produce meaningful results. When faced with complex or high-stakes situations, a calm woman is able to pause and reflect rather than react immediately. She understands that a hasty decision fueled by temporary emotions can lead to regret, missed opportunities, or unnecessary conflict. Instead, she creates a space between stimulus and response, a moment where she can evaluate the facts, weigh consequences, and consider various perspectives. This pause, born from her inner calm, is a powerful tool that prevents impulsive actions and allows her to respond strategically. It is in these moments that her wisdom becomes evident, as she consistently chooses paths that are thoughtful, balanced, and effective. Clarity in decision-making also enhances her confidence. When she knows that her choices are guided by reason and insight rather than fleeting emotions, she feels secure in taking action. This confidence is palpable and inspires trust in others. People are drawn to her not only because she appears composed, but also because they sense the intelligence and foresight behind her decisions. Whether in professional settings, personal relationships, or everyday life, her ability to make clear, well-considered choices establishes her as a reliable and influential figure. Others naturally look to her for guidance, advice, and leadership because they recognize that her calm ensures sound judgment. Clarity allows her to prioritize effectively. Life is filled with competing demands, responsibilities, and opportunities, and it is easy to become overwhelmed. A calm woman is able to distinguish between what is urgent and what is important, allocating her energy and attention to actions that have the most meaningful impact. This prioritization is rooted in an understanding of her goals, values, and long-term vision. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of distractions, she maximizes her efficiency and effectiveness without succumbing to stress or overexertion. This ability to act with intention rather than react to external pressures is a direct result of her inner calm. Clarity in decision-making strengthens her resilience and adaptability. When she encounters unexpected challenges, she is able to assess the situation objectively, identify viable solutions, and adjust her plans without panic or confusion. Her calm provides a stable foundation from which she can navigate uncertainty, rather than being swept away by fear or doubt. This combination of calmness and clarity allows her not only to survive difficult circumstances but to thrive within them, often finding opportunities where others see only obstacles. A calm woman's clarity in decision-making is a reflection of her deep self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and disciplined mind. It empowers her to take control of her life, make choices that align with her highest priorities, and create outcomes that are beneficial not only for herself but also for those around her. This clarity is a form of quiet strength, a subtle yet powerful influence that shapes her destiny and the dynamics of her relationships. By cultivating calm, she gains the ability to see clearly, act intentionally, and navigate life with confidence, grace, and unwavering purpose. A calm woman naturally attracts respect and trust, a power that often goes unnoticed but is deeply transformative in every area of her life. This is because calmness projects confidence, stability, and reliability, qualities that people instinctively recognize and admire. When a woman maintains composure in the face of challenges or stress, she signals to the world that she is in control of herself and her environment. Others are drawn to this energy, sensing that she is someone who can be relied upon, who does not act impulsively, and who will not be easily swayed by drama or chaos. Respect is not demanded. It is earned through the consistent display of inner strength and emotional intelligence. Trust follows naturally from this respect. People are more likely to confide in, follow, or collaborate with someone whose behavior is steady and predictable. A calm woman demonstrates that she can handle sensitive information, manage conflicts effectively, and make decisions thoughtfully, which fosters a sense of security in those around her. This trust is not limited to personal relationships, it extends to professional settings as well. Colleagues, clients, and team members gravitate towards someone who can maintain clarity and composure under pressure, knowing that such a person will make rational decisions and guide situations wisely. In this way, calmness becomes a form of quiet authority, one that commands attention without demanding it. The respect and trust a calm woman earns allow her to influence situations more effectively. Influence does not always come from overt power or loud assertions. It often comes from the ability to inspire, guide, and lead by example. A composed woman can communicate her ideas persuasively because people feel safe listening to her. Her calm demeanor encourages open dialogue, reduces defensiveness, and fosters cooperation. This is particularly important in conflict resolution, negotiations, or collaborative efforts, where emotional volatility can derail progress. Her calm presence ensures that discussions remain constructive, and solutions are reached more efficiently. The impact of this respect and trust is also deeply personal. In relationships, a calm woman's steadiness creates an environment of emotional safety. Partners, friends, and family members feel supported rather than judged, and this fosters deeper connections. People are more willing to listen, compromise, and cooperate with someone who maintains a balanced and composed approach. Over time, her calmness nurtures loyalty, admiration, and even inspiration, as others begin to emulate her ability to remain grounded under pressure. This subtle influence shapes not only interpersonal dynamics, but also the overall quality of her life, as harmonious relationships and mutual respect create a stable and supportive environment. Respect and trust gained through calmness are enduring. While fear, anger, or manipulation may command attention temporarily, they rarely foster genuine loyalty or long-term influence. A calm woman, however, builds a reputation that withstands the test of time. Her consistency, integrity, and emotional resilience become defining traits that people remember and value. This enduring respect allows her to navigate both opportunities and challenges with a network of support and goodwill, giving her a strategic advantage in many aspects of life. The calm woman's ability to attract respect and trust is not an external trick or superficial behavior. It is a natural outcome of her self-mastery, emotional intelligence, and consistent inner peace. This influence is subtle yet profound, shaping how others perceive her, interact with her, and respond to her leadership. Through calmness, she creates a foundation of reliability and integrity that empowers her to achieve her goals, foster meaningful relationships, and positively impact the world around her. In essence, respect and trust are the reflections of her inner strength, quietly amplifying her influence and reinforcing the power that comes from being truly composed. A calm woman's influence is often most visible through her presence. Presence is not about being loud, commanding, or seeking attention. It is about the quiet, magnetic energy she radiates when she is centered, composed, and fully aware of herself. When she enters a room or engages with others, there is an unmistakable sense of poise and assurance that draws attention naturally. People are instinctively aware of her calm energy, and it creates a ripple effect in her surroundings. This presence allows her to influence situations and individuals subtly but powerfully, shaping outcomes without overt pressure or coercion. Unlike aggressive or forceful tactics, influence through presence feels effortless yet compelling, because it is rooted in authenticity and inner mastery. Her composed demeanor encourages others to mirror her calmness. Emotions are contagious, and a calm presence has a stabilizing effect on groups, teams, or even families. When people witness her composed responses to challenges, they feel inspired to regulate their own emotions and act thoughtfully. This ripple effect enhances collaboration, reduces conflict, and promotes harmony, allowing her influence to extend far beyond her immediate actions. By modeling emotional balance, she fosters an environment where rational thinking and effective communication can flourish. Her influence is therefore not imposed but organically absorbed by those around her, creating an atmosphere of respect, trust, and productivity. A calm woman also uses her presence to lead through example. Leadership is often mistaken for authority or control, but true leadership stems from influence, credibility, and consistency. Her ability to remain composed under pressure demonstrates resilience, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence, qualities that inspire others to follow her guidance voluntarily. People are more likely to adopt her ideas, respect her decisions, and align with her vision because they trust her judgment and recognize the stability she brings to complex situations. Through this, her calm presence becomes a silent yet powerful leadership tool, enabling her to guide, motivate, and shape environments without confrontation or conflict. Influence through presence strengthens her communication. When a woman is calm, her words carry weight and clarity. She does not need to raise her voice or resort to manipulation to make a point. Her steady energy commands attention naturally. Others are more receptive to her perspectives, instructions, and suggestions because they sense her groundedness and thoughtfulness. This creates a dynamic where her voice is valued and her opinions are taken seriously. In professional settings, this can enhance negotiation outcomes, project leadership, and team cohesion. In personal relationships, it deepens connection, mutual respect, and understanding. Her presence, therefore, is a bridge between intention and impact, ensuring that her actions and words resonate with authenticity and authority. Her influence through presence is particularly crucial during high-pressure situations. When crises arise or tensions escalate, a calm woman can maintain composure, assess the situation objectively, and respond strategically. Her presence becomes a stabilizing force, reducing panic and guiding others toward constructive solutions. By staying grounded, she demonstrates that challenges are manageable, and that thoughtful action is more effective than reactive behavior. Others are drawn to her as a source of guidance and reassurance, further amplifying her influence in both subtle and profound ways. The power of a calm woman's presence lies in its authenticity and consistency. It is not performative. It does not rely on external validation or superficial displays of control. Instead, it emerges naturally from her inner stability, emotional mastery, and self-awareness. Through her presence, she influences outcomes, inspires others, fosters harmony, and commands respect effortlessly. Her calm becomes a beacon of stability and strength, shaping the world around her in ways that are subtle, enduring, and profoundly transformative. In this quiet yet powerful manner, a calm woman demonstrates that true influence does not need to shout. It simply radiates from within. A calm woman's resilience in the face of challenges is one of her most defining qualities, and a key reason why she wields such profound influence over her life and others. Life is inherently unpredictable, filled with unexpected events, setbacks, and obstacles that test patience, strength, and perseverance. While many people allow these difficulties to overwhelm them, a calm woman approaches them with a mindset rooted in steadiness, clarity, and composure. She does not deny the presence of challenges or pretend that life is without hardship. Rather, she accepts that adversity is a natural part of the journey and chooses to respond in ways that preserve her inner peace while fostering growth and learning. Resilience is not simply about enduring difficulties. It is about transforming challenges into opportunities for personal development. A calm woman recognizes that setbacks often carry valuable lessons and hidden potential. Instead of reacting with frustration, blame, or fear, she reflects, analyzes, and identifies actionable steps that move her forward. This approach allows her to maintain momentum even when circumstances are discouraging, demonstrating a level of self-mastery that inspires those around her. By embodying resilience, she not only navigates obstacles effectively, but also models a powerful strategy for overcoming adversity, showing others that composure and patience are far more effective than panic or impulsivity. Her resilience is deeply tied to emotional regulation. When faced with stress, a calm woman does not allow negative emotions to cloud her judgment or dictate her actions. She acknowledges her feelings, processes them internally, and chooses responses that align with her values and long-term goals. This control over emotional reactions strengthens her ability to persevere and make rational decisions, even in high-pressure situations. Others observe this behavior and naturally feel reassured by her stability. Her calmness in the storm becomes a source of guidance, encouragement, and inspiration, allowing her to influence those around her simply by maintaining her composure and demonstrating that obstacles can be approached thoughtfully rather than feared. Resilience also manifests in adaptability. A calm woman understands that life is rarely linear and that plans may change unexpectedly. Instead of resisting change or becoming frustrated by uncertainty, she approaches new situations with flexibility and creativity. Her ability to adapt without losing her sense of self is a powerful tool that allows her to thrive where others might struggle. This adaptability enhances her influence because people recognize her as someone capable of navigating complexity and uncertainty with confidence and grace. They trust her judgment, value her perspective, and are drawn to her steady approach to problem solving. Her resilience reinforces her self-confidence and decision-making ability. Overcoming challenges strengthens her belief in her capacity to handle adversity, which in turn allows her to approach future obstacles with greater assurance. This cyclical process of calm reflection, strategic action, and successful navigation of difficulties builds an unshakable foundation of self-trust. Her confidence is not loud or boastful. It is quietly rooted in experience, wisdom, and the understanding that she can face life trials without losing control or compromising her values. This internal strength is both empowering for her and magnetic to those around her. A calm woman's resilience is a reflection of her inner power and emotional intelligence. It allows her to face adversity without being overwhelmed, to transform challenges into opportunities, and to influence her environment positively. By remaining composed in difficult times, she sets an example for others, inspires confidence, and fosters trust. Her resilience ensures that she not only survives life's storms but grows stronger through them, shaping her destiny with intentionality and grace. In this way, calmness and resilience together form a foundation for influence, demonstrating that true power lies in the ability to remain steady, adapt, and thrive regardless of the circumstances. A calm woman's ability to foster improved relationships is one of the most powerful ways her inner peace translates into influence over her life and the people around her. Relationships, whether personal, professional, or social, are inevitably filled with challenges, misunderstandings, and moments of tension. Many conflicts arise not from fundamental differences but from reactive emotions, miscommunication, and impulsive behavior. A calm woman, however, approaches interactions with composure, patience, and awareness, creating an environment where constructive dialogue and mutual understanding can flourish. Her calm is not passive, it is an active force that shapes the dynamics of her relationships in profound and lasting ways. Emotional stability is at the heart of her relational success. When she remains grounded, she is able to communicate clearly and thoughtfully, rather than being driven by anger, frustration, or fear. This allows her to express her needs, set boundaries, and navigate disagreements in a respectful and effective manner. Her ability to respond rather than react ensures that conflicts are resolved rather than exacerbated, fostering harmony and mutual respect. People around her recognize this steadiness and are more willing to engage openly, knowing that their perspectives will be heard without judgment or hostility. Over time, this creates a foundation of trust and reliability, which is essential for any meaningful connection. A calm woman also demonstrates empathy and understanding, which strengthens her relational influence. She is attuned not only to her own emotions but also to the feelings and needs of others. By observing and listening carefully, she can respond in ways that validate and support those around her, rather than escalating tension or misunderstanding. This emotional intelligence allows her to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics gracefully, offering guidance, reassurance, or support when needed. Her presence fosters a sense of safety, encouraging others to express themselves authentically and fostering deeper, more meaningful connections. Her calmness promotes patience, a key ingredient in sustainable relationships. She understands that people have their own journeys, challenges, and emotional rhythms, and she allows space for growth and change without imposing unrealistic expectations. This patience prevents unnecessary conflicts and reduces stress within relationships, creating an atmosphere of understanding and mutual respect. Her ability to remain steady and composed even when others are reactive or emotional inspires those around her to mirror her approach, further enhancing relational harmony and cooperation. Her influence extends beyond simply managing conflict. It also enables collaboration and connection on a deeper level. A calm woman's presence encourages others to align with her vision, ideas, or goals because they perceive her as fair, trustworthy, and reliable. Whether in personal or professional contexts, her ability to foster positive interaction strengthens teamwork, partnership, and collaboration. Her relationships become channels through which she can inspire, guide, and create lasting impact without coercion, manipulation, or force. The stability she brings to relationships is transformative over time. Friends, family members, colleagues, and partners learn from her example, gradually adopting a more composed and thoughtful approach in their own interactions. Her calmness creates a ripple effect, influencing not only immediate relationships but also the broader social environment in which she operates. This subtle yet profound power demonstrates that true influence does not always come from authority or control, but from the ability to shape interactions and connections through composure, respect, and emotional intelligence. A calm woman's approach to relationships highlights the synergy between inner peace and external influence. By cultivating emotional stability, empathy, patience, and understanding, she builds connections that are resilient, harmonious, and mutually enriching. Her calmness transforms relationships into powerful sources of support, inspiration, and collaboration, allowing her to navigate life with grace and purpose. In this way, her relational influence becomes a reflection of her inner strength, demonstrating that calmness is not merely a personal virtue, but a transformative force capable of shaping the lives of those around her. A calm woman's ability to manifest her life goals is deeply connected to the inner stillness she cultivates. Calmness allows her to focus her energy, align her actions with her intentions, and pursue her objectives with patience and clarity. When the mind is filled with chaos, worry, or scattered thoughts, it becomes difficult to concentrate on what truly matters, or to take consistent, purposeful action. By maintaining a calm and centered state, she creates the mental and emotional conditions necessary for success. This calm is not passive. It is an active force that enables her to channel her energy toward meaningful achievements, rather than being diverted by distractions, doubts, or external pressures. Focus is one of the primary benefits of calmness in goal manifestation. A calm woman is able to clearly define what she wants and prioritize her efforts accordingly. She distinguishes between actions that move her closer to her objectives and those that are merely urgent or trivial. This discernment allows her to invest her time, energy, and resources in ways that have the most significant impact, creating a powerful momentum toward her desired outcomes. Unlike reactive individuals who may be easily influenced by external circumstances or others' opinions, she remains grounded in her vision and guided by her own sense of purpose. This focused approach ensures that her efforts are both intentional and effective. Patience is another essential component of manifesting goals, and calmness nurtures this quality. Achieving meaningful objectives rarely happens overnight, and setbacks or delays are inevitable. A calm woman understands this and does not allow frustration, fear, or impatience to derail her progress. Instead, she approaches challenges as part of the journey, maintaining persistence and a long-term perspective. Her ability to remain patient while working steadily toward her goals prevents wasted energy on impulsive decisions, and ensures that each step she takes is deliberate and aligned with her larger vision. This patient determination allows her to overcome obstacles gracefully and continue moving forward even when progress seems slow. Clarity of intention is also enhanced by calmness. When the mind is still, it is easier to connect with one's deeper desires and true purpose. A calm woman is able to separate her authentic goals from external pressures, societal expectations, or fleeting impulses. This clarity allows her to set objectives that are meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with her values. By focusing on what genuinely matters, she avoids distractions and aligns her actions with her core vision, which significantly increases the likelihood of successful manifestation. Her calm state creates a fertile ground for ideas, solutions, and opportunities to emerge naturally, allowing her to act decisively when the right moment presents itself. A calm woman's presence and energy attract resources, opportunities, and people that support her goals. Calmness exudes confidence, competence, and reliability, qualities that inspire trust and cooperation from others. Opportunities often arise not just from planning but from the way others perceive her composure and capability. People are more willing to collaborate, support, or invest in someone who demonstrates focus, patience, and inner strength. In this way, her calmness amplifies her ability to manifest goals by aligning external circumstances with her internal state of readiness and determination. The ability to manifest life goals is a direct reflection of the harmony between a calm woman's inner world and her external actions. By cultivating focus, patience, clarity, and consistent effort, she transforms her vision into reality while maintaining composure and grace. Her calm energy empowers her to act with intention, overcome challenges, and inspire others along the way. Through this process, she demonstrates that true manifestation is not merely about wishing or forcing outcomes, but about creating the conditions, mentally, emotionally, and energetically, for success to flow naturally. In essence, calmness becomes both the foundation and the catalyst for achieving her life goals, allowing her to live a life of purpose, influence, and fulfillment.